Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Road to Independence. Yeah, it is the Road to Independence. Mind blank. Hello everyone, I'm awake. Now I just spent a couple of turns, I reinforced our army. It's quite strong, our army. We're starting to see some nice experience find its way through the ranks, especially the artillery. And we're going to be taking out, hopefully, Fort Chambly today. And hopefully capturing Montreal in Upper Canada. Now, I'm just wondering what I think we just keep them bottled up here and hope that they don't combine their navies and take us on. Because that might be a bad fight. We're going to select everyone. We're going to go and attack Fort Chambly. We are going to demand their surrender. Ah, cool. So we won there, and we now control Fort Chambly. Cool. And I think what we're going to need to do here is I think we're going to need to reinforce Daniel Hudson and the Second Army here. The question is, what do we reinforce him with? Do we continue along the idea of keeping them mobile, or do we try and turn them more into a frontline unit? That is the question. I think actually what we do is we go with the regulars, or the irregulars rather, the Native American musketeers, and see if we can gather some forces that way. Now, if we're smart, what we could do is we could move these two units in with these guys. Actually, we'll move that army in there. And that way we can actually recruit some more... What do we want? Do we want like a 4th artillery? Kinda. I think we want another artillery. Oh, okay. I see. So the way the recruitment works is it works over both armies, so I can't hack it that way, unfortunately. But you know, such is life. So if we have this army here, I think what we'll do with these guys is we will move them to about here. We'll move these guys to about here, and we'll end the turn there. We'll see what the French do. Yeah. Okay, that's in New France. Cool. I knew that. I think... These guys are in range of Montreal. However, I think we just have a crack at them. Let's just continue the siege for the moment. And we'll get these guys up and close as well. Cool. We'll continue the siege. And what we'll do is we'll demand their refusals. Okay. We'll continue the siege then. And what we'll do is here... We'll just get some more line infantry queued up. Because this has got some people coming in. No, I want him to come to Daniel Hudson. Alright. And we'll end the turn. And the idea is that we'll try and just wait them out, because it's only 2 turns. So it'll be 1 turn after this. However, they are moving in reinforcements, which could be bad. Enemy raid on mines, okay. Letter of demands, yeah, sure. Riot, that's fine. Because right now, all we're doing is we are just bum rushing them, basically. We're going to, yeah, just... Well, theoretically, this should be taking attrition damage. Not really. Okay. So what? They're going to have 3,300 against our 3,000. 3,200 against... Okay, we're just going to continue the siege. We're going to end the turn here. Of course they attack. Bugger. But that means that's a sally, and we'll get to... we just have to set up our position and then win the battle. We don't actually have to break the town. They have to come to us. Because game mechanics. And we can use a tactic called noob boxing. Where basically you just group your forces up and let them smash their teeth on them. Which is good fun. Excellent. Yep. Now this will be the end of episode 2, and I believe there's 4 episodes in this particular campaign. So we'll be halfway through, which will be kind of good. And I'm planning to after we finish the campaign, I think you unlock America. We might actually play a game like a campaign with America, depending on what it lets us do. Okay, this is our bodyguard. You can move over here, dear friend. It's our militia. This is line infantry. Militia. That's light horse. You can come out here. That's some more light horse. You can come out here. What I want to do right now is just muster everyone up. Get them in some good spots. Okay, I want all my line infantry because they're going to become number 1. And they're going to go into a single line. What about a double line? Can it fit? No. Triple line? Triple line. Because what we're going to have is they're going to come rushing down at us. That can be number 2. This will be our support, so to speak, our reserves. Okay, these guys, our cavalry, number 3, in a single line. And we might implement more complicated tactics as time goes on, but for the moment, when our technology is rather low, we'll just stick with what we got. Okay, so these guys can come over here, and see, my plan. What buildings have we got in here? There's one building. Yeah. So taking... There is a bit of a hill. So taking the town, or the settlement, is probably a little bit hard, I would say. So I think we stray away from that. And I'll just spin the camera around so I can see. So this is our position so far. Oops. You, and you. You are control 4, by the way. Nope. This way. And I want you to unlimber. Yeah, I feel like that's okay. I want to put them off to the left flank. Simply because that way they get a nice firing arc over into the town. The hill around the town concerns me, however. Okay, now what did we learn the other day? Don't put infantry in front of a cannon. We'll keep them quite narrow. And our line infantry, we will put this side. Okay.
A round shot is the most widely used type of ammunition.
Thank you for that. Reinforcements. Wonderful. And they're coming from over here, apparently. Ah, that's the general's bodyguard. Okay. So, are these guys ready to fire? I think they are. And they're just going to fire at will. So we're going to speed up the game until they start to close in a little bit more. And, yeah, we'll have a look and see what kind of forces are arrayed against us. That's their artillery. Game is running like absolute shite. I wonder if it's going to speed up any. Oh, there we go. I think it might have been giving orders to a lot of a lot of units at once, and that's why we kind of chugged out a little bit. Okay, we've got a unit down there. It's artillery. They're going to go set up somewhere. Oh dear. The apparently the unit size is too much for my computer to handle. I did send it to Ultra. Okay, these are my reinforcements. I only got one set of reinforcements. Okay, well, General, you need to make your way over here very quickly. And yeah. This is Slideshow Total War, and yeah, it's a great game. I think I'll just turn some graphics down real quick. Yeah, that's fine. Shadows off, water, yeah, medium. Just gonna go to medium. Okay. This might completely crash my game, but we'll see. Hopefully it speeds it up. Oh dear. I must say, for an old game, it's rather unoptimized. Oh boy. I suppose not every game can be like Factoria. Here we go. Alright, let's go back. Let's resume the battle and see if it's any improvement. Maybe a little bit. Okay. You know, if I wanted to maneuver, I could come and take the... Actually, taking the city might not be the worst idea ever. Taking the settlement, rather. Because right now, they're chilling. And... that's artillery. They're marines. More artillery. Okay, they are moving. Yeah, it might have been nice to kind of take this edge of the ridge. However, it opens us up for movements in through here, so not ideal. Hello, General? Can you come over here, please? No? Okay, has he been deposited on the other side of the map and he can't get across? Oh, look at that. He has. Is there no bridge? There's a bridge down there, but that's outside the game area, because here's the edge. Alright, well, General, you get to watch from the ridge. And it looks like we're going to need to maneuver some troops around so that our artillery doesn't come under direct fire. Jesus, those cannonballs coming close. What we might do, we can't. Crap. Now I'm a little bit stumped as to what I do. I saw this coming. I was like, yeah, they're going to advance along this line, and that's why I spoke about maybe moving my troops to the high ground. I just didn't do anything. These are marines. I think what I do, right, is I take... God. Heh. I take these four, and I move them to here. And I move them at a run. I take these 5. I get them up here, and I move them at a run. And we press play. And the artillery are just going to have to hang 5. That makes sense. Run. All of you. Run. Run, lads, run. Now, our reserves, what we'll do is we'll move them up here into this gap, ready to plug any holes that form in this kind of U shape. We're aiming to kind of capture their line of advance here and, you know, partially encircle them. Let's hold you guys here. Let's attack you here. Where are you going exactly? I'll just hold that line for the moment. Okay, the colonials can come here, because they probably will try and flank me. And you guys can stay where you are. Alright, let's move you back to here. And yeah, we're looking pretty good. Yeah, they're coming under fire now. I was kind of expecting that. So I did move them. We've got some militia coming here. We've got some marines here. So we want you guys to attack that and attack that. They can hold where they are. Yeah, they're trying to flank right now. So what we'll do is we'll get these guys out here real quick. Run, boys, run. And our cavalry, I'll move them behind the cannon right now, because they can potentially charge and hold this up. Okay, you need to run. You need to get there right now. Alright, hold. The militia is moving. They can hold there. And these guys need to come up in here. Run. Come on, run! I said run! Okay, you guys can probably fall back, I would say. This is hard to see what's going on here. Alright, you guys go melee, because we need to hold up the side of the line right now. My cavalry, I need to get you guys out here. Potentially I can flank them. How's the battle coming out here? Oh, okay. Where's the... I might send them to Town Hall in the end. Oh, 3. Come out here, quick. Get a move on. Alright, this unit of infantry, I want to pull you guys back. You're a little bit exposed there. This is not good. Go to melee there. This unit, I'm gonna bring them back here, ready for this. This unit here is going to collapse eventually. Alright, how we do? Okay, so we've driven off large portions of their army right now. And you can go back to shooting people. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do. They just need to fight and try and win. Actually, I'll send them to Town Hall. Maybe they can hold up in there. so that's that. We've got a good position set up right now. The line's holding nicely. We've got this arc happening. I don't know what these guys are doing. They're a little bit crossed up. But what we'll do is we'll send these guys here, ready for this charge. Unfortunately, they've routed before they could get to Town Hall. It's a shame. That's okay though. We will work around it. Where are you guys going? Back here, please. Dearie me. This is nearly a disaster. Oh, the horse is on fire. That's okay. Okay, so they're firing at will. You guys need to run back in here. You guys to attack that. You guys come down the hill and attack these guys. Move your buttholes. Alright. The horse seems to be doing okay. Right now they're locked in combat actually with the general's bodyguard, so hopefully if we can kill the general, that would win the battle for us. Heroic death! Oh no, George Washington died. Whoops. So right now there's not... Ooh, there's lots of artillery up here. Come and get him, cavalry. Maybe they can do something there. This is the colonial militia. We'll get them to march in and take this. Actually, keep them on melee. I want them shooting our own people. That could be bad. Would be bad, actually. I feel like there's so much friendly fire when I play this damn game. I'm shooting my own people every now, quite regularly. Right, let's grab the cavalry and go after this one unit that isn't routing so far. Alright, because this battle is pretty much won. Please, come here. What? Why are they just like walking across our position? Oh, they're leaving. Okay then. Okay then. I think what we'll do is we'll just go to all-out attack. Select everything and right-click our way across the map. I feel like that's the best way of doing things. And go melee. So right now it's just clean up. Maneuvering is not very important with cleanup. Alright, so what's still willing to fight? Is there anything? They have routed. It looks like they've all routed, to be honest. What's up in here? Nothing? Anything? What about over here? Doesn't seem like there's anything. Ah, here's some units. So, we'll come over here. And, yeah, we'll see if we can wipe these guys out. Unfortunate, really, but, you know. We've got to kill them all. It's like Pokemon, but different. These must be the French reinforcements. Keep the game on fast forward. And the thing that we don't want to do... actually, we do kind of want to do it. How do we get in? Is that a silly question? It must be a silly question. Oh, there we go. There's a ladder. I can put ladders up. I don't know what those strings are, but hey, whatever. Oh, they're rappelling up the wall. Nice. Okay, well, let's go attack them. It's only 2 regiments of Marines. Surely, what can go wrong? Oh shit. You lose half your men in one volley. Kill them. Kill them all. We just pour more and more weight onto them, and eventually they lose. Native American Musketeers. That's alright. Where is... Okay. You guys can come and enter this building. You guys can jump in this building. Go. Have we won yet? No? Oh my god. What more do we have to do? How many more people do we have to kill? Ah, dang it. Apparently 2 more regiments and some artillery out here. Building lost. Who knew? That's fine. They're running. They're trying to get away. How's that? Oh dear. Well, this is a long drawn out battle, and I don't know why. They're about to rout. Like right now, we're just taking attritional losses. Having to kill so many regiments is like, well, you know, you're just gonna lose men. It's gonna happen. Maybe if I kept my my army a little bit less like a mob and more structured, we'd do better, but... whatever. Alright, let's go and attack these guys. We've got 15 minutes remaining. Oh my god. This battle's going on forever. Literally forever. I've got all my units over here as well. Just chilling. Spectating. Rather than run down there, come over here first. Right now they're shooting into the ground. Smart positioning. That is. Very smart. But I'm hoping once we take out these 2 units, we'll be done. Swarmed, and they are routing. Good. They are routing too. Good. Oh, thank heavens. It's over. Boy, oh boy. Okay, so they lost 2,300 and we lost 1,300. So, pretty good, I think. Pretty good. Because what we'll be able to do now is just take Montreal and finish this this chapter, this episode, or whatever they're calling it. They're raiding our stuff.
Rebellions grow in strength over time, the more they're left unchecked.
So there we go. Easy. Easy peasy. Oh dear. We'll see if there's a cutscene or something. If there is, we'll stay with it. If there's not, we'll break the episode here. But in the meantime, we'll just wait patiently or impatiently, depending on how good you are at waiting. It's actually a lovely rainy day here today. Cloudy, cold, love it. It's my favourite kind of weather. We make war that we may live in peace. There you go, by Aristotle. I always liked the quotes that they had in the Total War games. They were always interesting, thought-provoking a lot of the time as well.
Britain won its war against the French, but it was we, the American people, who bore the cost. Our treatment at the hands of the British fueled fires of discontent that spread quickly through the colonies. In Boston, a group of men dressed as Indians boarded British ships and threw a cargo of tea into the harbor. Across America, talk of rebellion became commonplace, and despite several attempts to negotiate, our demands fell on deaf ears. It was this constant refusal to accept a new order in the colonies that would be the spark which lit the fuse of revolution. And so, I find myself here, watching with pride as my fellow Americans tear down the tyranny of the British. We fight for freedom, a driving force stronger than the word of any general. We will need this strength in the battles to come. The British will not easily relinquish their control over our home. The fight will be hard, but the rewards are boundless.
So there you go. We head here first, and right now the Minutemen are firing.
The war for independence has begun, and the fate of the city of Boston lies in the balance. Your men are entrenched on Bunker Hill, with the British preparing to mount a determined assault. You must hold the hill and drive off the British at all costs.
Okay.
Your artillery are key to the outcome of the battle, and will likely come under severe pressure from the British Army. Use them wisely.
Okay. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to pause, because, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the episode, and I look forward to seeing you around next time.